Good morning, everybody. This is Sherman Ray. And as you can tell, the sun is rising just a little bit differently here. It's about the same time I normally tape in the morning, but it just seems like the sun's rising. Anyways, this is Sherman Ray, and this is Leadership in Action. I'm your host, Sherman Ray. I'm the president and founder of Leadership in Action and the Diversity Networking Group. This morning, I'd like to talk to you just a little bit about something that happened just recently. We started a new business where we're doing a lot of videotaping, and we're actually turning part of our networking group into an ad agency. And so some of the things that we do is we offer business services to businesses. Well, I had a guy start with us, and right in the middle of production, he says, "You know what, Sherm, I just don't feel like this is the thing for me," and so he decided to quit. Which is no big deal. I mean, people quit all the time, and that's just part of business. The problem we have, though, folks, is that there's a concept that's called finishing well. And really, what is finishing well? Well, finishing well means basically when you start something, you finish it. You finish it, and when you leave with a blessing. And what do we mean by leave with a blessing? Well, that means on good terms. That when you leave, whatever you're leaving, that you say, you know what, guess what? I've completed the task. I can ask you for a reference, so you can come back to that person later on in life and say, okay, you know what, I'd like a reference, and they would actually give it to you. A present client that I've got right now is going through the same thing. When we started working with them, they asked me for 3 references, and even as I was standing there, they actually called the people up in front of me. Literally, it was almost in front of me. I actually kind of walked in the back room, but he called while I was there, and my reference was who checked out and said, hey, everything was great. And that's really important, folks. It's important that you have a good reference, because a lot of people will not use you. Unfortunately for this guy, I probably wouldn't give him a good reference, because guess what? If he would do that to me, and this is a small business that we're just starting up, if he was ever put in a position where he had to do a large thing, I'd probably do the same thing. So if anybody would ever ask me about this person again, I would probably not give him a good reference. I would probably just not say anything, you know, just because that would probably be as big an indication as anything else. Anyways, so definitely, folks, leave with a blessing. Finish well. Okay, finish well. I mean, you may not like what you're doing or something like that, but leave finishing up the job knowing that you've done the best that you can do. Hey, that's Leadership in Action for a Tuesday. I hope you guys all have a great week. It's tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll be back out here again. We're out here running, and we did some stairs this morning. That's kind of a cross training thing. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm your host, Sherman Ray. Once again, if you need any information on me or the things that I'm doing, just go to www.redlettermedia.net or go to shermanray.com, and you can find out more information on me and my speaking and stuff like that. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.